down here in Track C, and this is the tree in the center there that's completely in the middle of the Track C path. I mean, we can get around it, but that tree's not really serving a purpose. So I think I'm going to use it as a bridge on the island pond. I mean, it's pretty ideal for that, a footbridge, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I've been ignoring this tree, aka bridge to the pirate pond island, for about 2 weeks now, and now I'm getting back at it, and it's making me extremely nervous because I don't know if you can see, it really is ready to fall over, but I'm scared to make it fall. This is the kind of shit that kills farm people, doing heavy equipment like this by themselves. But there's a very strong wind, and luckily the wind is blowing in the direction that I want the tree to fall. So every time there's a strong gust, I push the tree. Don't think that's gonna work, but I'll get it down. Come on, tree, fall.
Jump on it, Will.
No. Here we go. Armando saved the day again. He came in here and used that winch, the same winch I was using, but obviously I was not using it right. And he dragged from the trunk, see it right there, all the way over there using the winch to let that tree fall. So much better of a strategy than I was using, what I was going to use. And now I just need to trim these side branches and make it as long as I can, and then just drag it up over to the pond. That may take me a while, especially since it's supposed to rain all next week. But this makes me happy, so happy. All right, next step complete. Trimmed all the branches, that's them. And kind of impressed on the tree that I picked, because usually a tree this tall has big limbs, and I don't see any big limbs over there, so it's kind of nice. And I'm leaving it as long as I can for two reasons. I'm going to strap the chain on the end there and try to drag it out with the bulldozer, if I can get the bulldozer down here. And I think to span the pond, it'll go from that end to about here. But since I don't have to cut those limbs right now, I'd rather cut them over there. So we'll see how that works. Well, I'm actually proud of how far I've dragged this thing. I tried to use the bulldozer, but it is not starting again. Or it's starting, but the bucket is not racing, so I can't move it. But I think I'm doing all right. We'll see. I have a little hill up there, and we'll see if I can get it up there. Well, I got the tree over here. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud. I didn't really think I'd be able to do it myself. But it's not lined up the way I want it to. When I thought of doing this, there was no water right there. I was like, oh, sweet, no problem. And if there was no water underneath the tree, it would be no problem. But I don't think the tractor and anything deeper than that, as you can see. I didn't want to get stuck again. But I'm very proud of that. I want it to go from, and I made a mistake of putting it too low. I want it to go from there to there. When I measured it, those were the closest points. So, we'll see. Maybe I can get somebody to help me. Or maybe I can just use that winch that Armando was using. Inch by inch. Well, I wanted the bridge over here, but the easiest way to move the tree was to get the tractor underneath it with the bucket, and that's not going to dry up anytime for 6 months or so. So I noticed over here it was dry, so that's where I moved it to, and I think it's a very good spot. It's not very bouncy. I like it, and I'm gonna possibly saw like little footsteps here, get the bark off of it so you have like flat footsteps. But I like it. It's pretty sturdy, and it'll take a while to clean up that island because it's got a lot of little prickly vines on it. These things. But no worries, no hurry. But those trees, those two big trees up there, are a good distance for a hammock, so I like that spot. And you can sit up there and still see the house too, so I like it. Okay, I'll walk across it just to prove that it works and it's not too bouncy. But hold on though. Oh shit. Nope, not that time. All right, one more try. Uh-oh. I did it. It was a little bit bouncy, but not too bad. I had to move it several times to get these two level on their lip. So that's what was making it really bouncy. But I like where it is.